Hello, this is Jo from Cranberry Beads here. I am here today to show you an unboxing of our recent Harmonies and Highlights colour box. We started off calling this the Blue Green Turquoise box, and then we quickly nicknamed it as the Peacock box. So you can imagine the beautiful colour ranges that are in this box. So let's take a look. Okay, here is the box, and we've got this lovely cranberry tape on it. Let's open it up. So this is how it will arrive to you in this box. And we've got some tissue paper to try and keep the contents stable. Open up tissue, and the first thing that you see is this card. So this is the card that comes with your box, and this is an indication of some of the things that you will get to make with it if you bought one of these boxes. So you get access to this pattern. So this pattern is component based, and this shows you some of the components in some of the various different combinations that you can make. So you can see that there's a big difference in the effects that you can get just by swapping out beads. Okay, so if you have the box, you can scan this QR code and go to the page to download your pattern and get further inspiration. So don't lose this card that you get with your box. Okay. Crinkling noise. Alright, how shall we do this? Let's move this over this way a little bit. So on the top we've got a lot of the loose bags, so let's take a look. So we have got some 4mm flower polished, and they're metallic turquoise. We've also got some 3mm flower polished. Now we were going to use a darker colour for this. We wanted to keep our highlights colour more of a bronzy colour, but when I was making the samples I really thought it needed a brighter pop of colour, so we've gone with the pale Aztec gold flower polish. Next we have some Delicas. These are DB22L. Let's turn these, let's arrange them so you can see the colours a little bit better. And so have we got this, the other Delica colour. It's a matte Cobalt AB DB880. Really nice. Then we have two lots of 8mm. These are chatons. These are presale SS39 chatons, so they're 8mm. They're a peacock green. Okay, there's 4 of those. And then we've got these 8mm pearl cabochon. So we have in stock the bigger sizes of these pearl cabochons, but we didn't have the 8mm. So I got these in specially because we needed 8mm for this box. We have some tulip petals. These are great for adding embellishments, and this is Crystal Sky, though there were I think 3 different colours of the tulip petals that were in the box, so you might have a different colour. We have some daggers in Cobalt AB, and once again I think there were 2 different colours of daggers. When you have to pack so many boxes, sometimes you don't quite have enough of everything for the same in each one, but we do try and make it very close. So those are great for embellishments as well. So not everything in the box is needed in the pattern, but everything in the box has a good cohesive colour range. Next we've got some 6mm rounds, check rounds. These are just all round great beads for doing all sorts of things, and that's adding more of an emeraldy tealy colour to the range. You can see, there we go, you can see them a bit better there. And then these are fun. These are like a bit of a two-tone check drop. Very interesting colour those. I love those. Okay. Now we have two pairs of earring hooks. So these are beautiful findings that we've got for this box. So we've got these lovely shaped earring hooks. What do we call them? Earring hooks. But they're not your usual, you know, standard earring hooks. They're a beautiful shape. And then we've got these slimline earring hooks. Now we had these in other colours, but we didn't have the gold, so we got the gold in for this box because they're a very popular type of earring hook. So these are the slimline earring hooks. So that's an indication that you can make those components into earrings. Okay, let's look at our little treasure mystery assortment pack here. So each one of these will be different, and so you might have something very different in yours. What's in this one? So we've got some opaque turquoise check. They're sort of like twisted barrels. What do we have here? We have some 6mm flowers. They're just a fraction bigger than the mini flowers that we stocked, but they could be used in the same way. So these are like transparent aqua, very pale, pretty colour. And we have some leaves in mauve and teal. Great for fringing. These are quite tiny leaves, very delicate. And these are like a turquoise luster, like flat barrel. Very nice. You like those. So their colour palette is sort of, you know, got all of the different peacock shades in it. Then we have a 50-gram bag of the check size 8 seed beads in silver lined dark blue. So they are really adding a pop of colour there. Everything else in the box is in tubes, so I might move this back a bit to make way for the tubes. Let's start off with the little tubes first. So we have 2 colours of gem duos and 1 colour of mini duo. So these are needed for the motif that's included in the pattern. Okay, so I think we've got 3 colours of mini duos. So check to see which one you have. Obviously they're all peacock colours. And then we initially started off including this gem duo, which is the backlit aquasol, which is a very popular colour. I'm going to have to get it out because quite often in the tube you can only see the back. So this is like a very shimmery, okay, beautiful. And I did decide to include a more sort of less blingy gem duo in there. So I put the navy in as well, because in the motif it gives you a very, very different look. I'll just briefly bring in that card again, and you can see the different effects now. Yeah, 2 are made with the navy and 2 are made with the aquasol. And then lots of other of the beads are swapped in and out as well. So it really does make a big difference what beads you're using. And let's go to the next size tube up now. We have got some demi rounds in size 8, and these are the Toho Matte Raku Teal Blue Iris. Lots of lovely colours in there. So you can try swapping out the size 8 and use 1 or 2 of these and see how that looks. Then we've got 2 colours of size 15, and you're either going to get more of a turquoisey one or more of a green one. Once again, we could not get enough for everyone to have one colour, but those the 15s are used in the pattern, and you can swap those in and out. So that's why we included 2 sizes of the 15s. The pattern does also have size 11s, and it does use fire polish, which I showed you earlier, but we could also swap that for a seed bead. Don't be overwhelmed by everything that I'm saying, because if you've got one of these boxes, it is all on the web page that you can find from the link on the card. So we've got 3 colours of size 11. Okay, this is the opaque periwinkle. The one in the middle is actually a new one. It's opaque turquoise green AB. So it's the 412 FR. So we already have the 412 in stock, but this is FR. So it's the matte AB. Okay, and then we've got the silver lined cobalt AB. So those 3 look great together. And from memory, I think everybody's got these 3 colours. Could be wrong. If you've got another colour, it will be just as amazing. Then we've got a size 8. This is the Duracoat Navy. Lovely, good contrast. And then we've got one size 6. So most people will have this 6, which is colour lined emerald teal, which is lovely, perfectly peacock colour. But I will have to confess that I made a mistake ordering, and Katrina was putting everything together and discovered that we did not quite have enough of these beads. Even though we ordered a lot, I just miscalculated. And so some of you will have a slightly different colour size 6. So like I said, you can actually use this in the motif as well and swap it out for the fire polished. So I really am looking forward to see everybody having a look at the pattern and having a go. You might just want to make the pattern as is, make a quick pair of earrings or 2 in different colours. But there's definitely scope for joining motifs together, creating a bracelet or some other type of feature that where you put the components together. And of course you've got lots of scope for varying the colours within the component here. No end of possibilities. Of course you will have lots of beads left over, and I hope the colour palette inspires you. I know as I record this video, several of you have said, wow, 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 I love it, and other fantastic things about this box. So thank you very much. Who wants to see a teaser for the next box? Yeah? Hands up? Okay, let me clear this away and I'll be right back. Here's what we are looking at for our next colorway. So we are looking at olive greens, lime greens, golden, and our highlight is going to be a splash of pink, but not too crazy pink. Okay, so think of those earthy colours. You know, if you're like olive green type of person, or you love those colours, then this is going to be somewhat similar to the colour palette. I have used these beads to make a sample so far, so the next step will be seeing if we can get enough supplies of these exact colours. If not, we will have to tweak them. But this is the general colour palette that you are looking at. So, what do you think of these colours? Okay, let me know. And yes, these will be on sale 1st of November, the next colour box. Okay, 1st of November 2023. So mark that in your calendar. Make sure you've signed up to our newsletters to get all the information, and check our socials so you don't miss out. Enjoy making things with your colour box, and please do share what you're making with them.